Kieran Duffy, and this is my video on lines. So first of all, we'll start off with continuous lines. For a continuous line, we use our Silsby pencil because it's a heavier pencil. So we do, and for that we just draw a segment of line like so. As you can see, it's heavier, so it is. Then for a light line, I would use a 2H for a light line. So we'll just go under the heavy continuous line and we'll draw the light one here. As you can see, maybe you can't see it there, it's a light continuous line. So then we go and you have a non-continuous line, and a non-continuous line is just a broken line. So it's a broken line with equal segments between each. So we'll do something like we'll do 5mm segments. So we'll go first 5mm. Excuse me. Then we'll take a break there, and then we'll have our second 5mm. Then we'll have our third 5mm. So on, so forth. So it is. So equal space in between each. Next we have a chain line. A chain line is a heavy line. So we'll show our chain line such as a chain line is a line that is a long segment and then a short little segment like this, and that's repeated throughout the line. So it's maybe, we'd say 1 centimetre, then you take about another centimetre break, and then you have 5mm, another centimetre, then you have another centimetre, like so, the whole way across. Chain lines would be used for centre points. We normally do centre points in construction lines also. So a non-continuous line would be normally used in such places as centre lines. So we would, yeah. Then we have our angles. So our angles will be 15, 30, 45, 60, 75 and 90. So we'll go another line just down here at the bottom of the page. We'll say 10 centimetres long. We got our protractor. We set it here at the point, this point here to start. We place the line on 180. Then we get our 15-degree angle. That is our 15-degree angle there. So we join this point here and this point here, and that will give us our 15-degree angle. So this in here will be 15 degrees. So then we go for our 30 degrees. We do the exact same again. We place it here. This will be on 50 and this is immortal backwards on the outside of the protractor. So then we join this point here and that point there, follow through. This point, the whole way down there will be 30 degrees. So then we'll have our 45-degree angle. 45 degrees will be up there at 135 on the outside. we also join this point with this point. We follow through. So this here will be 45 degrees. Do the same again for the 60-degree angle. 60 would be 120 up here. I should have spaced that out a little bit more. And we join the two. I'll just not go through our chain line there, so I connected the two up and then just drew a line down. This will be here 60 degrees. Next of all, we'll have our 75-degree angle. That'll be up there at 105 degrees. Then we join this point and this point here. Then I won't go through my chain line, and I'll just go up to about there. So that will be our 75-degree angle. Draw this down here. Next of all, we'll be doing our 90-degree angle. So we exactly the same again. This is our top point here. Top of the protractor is 90 degrees. We got this here and that point there, and just again we won't go past where we're meant to. Down to the bottom, and that'll be 90 degrees. There. So that's our angles taken care of. Then we'll have a parallel line. So again, I'll just push the page up there a little bit. So I'll draw a line of segment about 7 centimeters long. Now for this, I will use a straight edge to the edge of my, you can't just see it there, but for this I'll be using my 45-degree set square and my protractor. What I'll be doing is sliding the protractor down along it. That should keep a straight line. So I'll just be using our line here. So that's 7 mil long. I'll be sliding my 45-degree set square up, and I'll be doing my line 7 centimeters long again. So these are my parallel lines. Okay. And then we'll have our perpendicular lines. Then we'll just throw it up there a little bit. We'll bring over a segment of 7. We'll mark the halfway point between that, which is 3.5. And then how we find this is we get our protractor, place on the line, 90 degrees, mark the 90 point, join the two together, and then you'll have this line here is perpendicular. This line here is perpendicular to this line here. So next we will be drawing a circle and a curve. So we will where's my